Hello everyone, welcome to my channel or welcome back. Here with a vendor wax order, arrived on a Sunday, very rare for me. This is an order from Super Tarts. It is the strawberry pancake sampler that she did a while ago. In fact, it's 2 strawberry pancake samplers. I sent this one out, so it wasn't part of a forwarder box. I sent it on its own. That will probably happen a lot more this year. If you've watched some of my other recent videos, I've talked a lot about how I will be buying very little wax this year, which means that I will likely not have many orders to consolidate into one. I do have one forwarder box. So obviously, I stopped buying wax from December, but I still had some orders, pre-orders and things like that sort of coming in from before that. So I do have a forwarder box with 4 orders, which I think might come tomorrow actually. I sent that the slow way. I sent that USPS, which wasn't actually an option for for most of sort of the pandemic years, but it's come back as an option, but it is the really slow way. So I sent that weeks and weeks ago. And then the one that arrived today, I sent that like 2 or 3 days ago, but DHL. So it got here first. Apologies to if you notice my hands are a little bit pink. I actually haven't refreshed the whole thing. There was literally just some spots of we went to the pool yesterday, and even though I had my hair up, I should probably put it in a swimming cap, but I had it up and tied away, but there was a couple of spots where the chlorine got to it, and I fixed that. But the rest of it it's been going a month. It's very, very pigmented stuff. It's Joico Color Intensity in magenta, and this is probably the most pigmented dye I've ever worked with. So I've had several goes. I'm really bad at wearing gloves, so I will learn for next time. But yeah, I've had several goes trying to get this stuff off, and my hands are still kind of pink. So okay, sampler time. So I haven't unpacked any of this, so I probably should actually, maybe I'll pause and I'll do that, so then, because I got 2, so I can put the scents together. So I probably don't need to sort them out because each bag is like that. Although that said, they're all different shapes, so maybe I will do it. Hang on. So indecisive this morning. Okay, they're all sorted out and good to go. So there is one sample. So this is Angel Wings. I've had this before. This is it's from the Chris Melts collection. It's got like grapefruit. I think it's got maybe some mint, maybe some cotton candy. I think it had quite a bit in it. It was an interesting mix. It's a bit like a grapefruit icing or something. It's okay. It's got a bit much going on in it. I think it's a bit too, yeah, but it's not bad. All right, so the sampler. So for some context, the strawberry pancake scent from Super Tarts, I'm absolutely obsessed with. So she poured it as a blender clam a little while ago, like maybe 6 months ago. And I started melting it, and I was just, holy guacamole. Like, this is just an incredible strawberry pancake. Like, absolutely one of the best ones I'd ever smelled. And I've blended it a few times now too, and it blends amazingly. It is just phenomenal. I don't know if it's the same. So my all-time favorite strawberry pancake is from Teddy B's. I don't know if it's the same one or if it's very similar, but to me they are just like the best. And so I had put it up and I raved about it in the group because I did some searching on, Super Tarts scents, and I couldn't find any blends that had, even though she poured it as a blender, I couldn't find any scents that she'd used it as like strawberry pancake as a blender note oil in. She's used other strawberries, but not, and I think she's got one scent, Ruby Slipper, which has strawberry and pound cake, but I knew that it wasn't that because I can't deal with the strawberry in that scent, and this strawberry pancake was amazing. So I put it up in the group and sort of went, hey, this is amazing. Is there any other blends? And Brandy confirmed, no, it's actually not. And then she did the sampler, which is amazing. So I bought 2. Probably could have bought more, but I bought 2. I will say the scent list on it made me a little bit nervous. Like the sort of scents I had in my head that would be amazing with strawberry pancake. Some of these are just oils that I'm not sure. But that said, I've seen some people post about this one in the group already and raved about this sampler. So I'm very excited to try it. So I'll do the strawberry pound cake scent first. So 2 samplers. So in one sampler I got this cute cookie. The shapes are very, very adorable. And then there's a lot of these kind of pastry type things. So I'll take the cookie one out. Some of them I got the same shape in both scents, but there's a few that I got different shapes. So yeah, her strawberry pound cake. It is so, so good. Oh, it's just like you can smell, I can smell a bit of like a whipped cream smell, like an authentic one. I can smell strawberries through like a cake, and I can smell a bit of icing, and it's not artificial smelling. It's just delicious. Things I've blended it with so far, I think I blended it with sugar cookie maybe, and that was pretty good. I did it with Yippee Ki-Yay, so the pine needles and ice sugar cookie scent, and that was mind-blowing. So I still need a lot more of her strawberry pound cake on its own. I have half of a clamshell left, and this is not enough for me, but it will do for now. All right, so let's do this one here. So I've got strawberry pound cake and pink sugar. So this one's in like a cracker, I guess, biscuit type thing, and then this one's a cookie. This one smells really good. It's very pink sugar-like, but the strawberry blends so well with it. And this like creaminess, it's really nice. Yeah, I mean, it's simple, but very, very good. Okay, SPC Clementine and Clementine Kumquat. So another one of these kind of, I don't know, yeah, like it's just a flat biscuit, I guess. Cookie. I don't know what you guys would call that. And then like one of those type ones. Bundt style. I love this. It's definitely a lot of that clementine and kumquat, so it's a really juicy citrus scent. But you can smell the strawberry pound cake too. And it makes it creamy. Her strawberry pound cake really makes things creamy, but in a good way. And I struggle with strawberry citrus scents, but this, I can smell the strawberry in it, and I can smell the citrus. It smells amazing. Really, really nice. I mean, I've always loved the clementine. I don't know if it's 2 separate oils or one together, but the clementine and kumquat scents from Super Tarts, always good. Okay, so here I have SPC cotton candy. I got the same shape for both. Like a little latticed pie type shape. Okay, this one is not as strong as the others, and I have found that sometimes with Super Tarts cotton candy is that it can be not as impactful kind of scent. I don't know if I love this one. I'm kind of getting a bit of a hit of sugar and not much else, and I feel like the strawberry pound cake is struggling to come through. Yeah, it's kind of this sugary scent, a little artificial. I've had blends where I have enjoyed Super Tarts cotton candy, but I've also had blends where I haven't. So, apologies. Let me fix. Okay, bit messy in here at the moment, unfortunately. Okay, so another one where it's the same shape. So I've got strawberry pound cake, buttermint candy. So this was definitely one of the scents that I am thinking I'm not going to be a fan of. I'm not a buttermint fan. So yeah, no, this one smells pretty much straight up like buttermints, and that's what buttermints does for me. It overwhelms everything. I mean, if I concentrate real hard, maybe I can smell some strawberry pound cake in the background, but it just smells like buttermints to me, and I don't like buttermints. So I knew that one was not going to work for me, and that's okay. It's a sampler. This happens. I will say with this sampler, one of my biggest, I don't often have like real wax regrets, like things that I didn't get, you know, because I have so much amazing wax that I'm just like, regretting is just, I don't know. But I do regret not getting the Rain sampler. The Rain, because I love her Rain oil so much, and I just heard so many good things about it, and I just love her Rain in unexpected ways, and I don't know why I didn't buy that sampler. So I was not going to make the same mistake here. So this one, I think I only got this shape in one sampler. So this kind of choc chip cookie type shape, super cute. This is SPC and Fresh Linen. So the other one is the pie. Another one I was kind of like, I don't know how this will go. It's not bad. It's definitely very strong linen. But the strawberry pound cake just kind of softens the edges of it. And I can smell strawberry. Like I can smell the strawberry there. But it's definitely a very strong linen scent. Which I'm not always a fan of. But this is not bad. Yeah, I'm not like I'm never going to be like a really strong linen fan, but I could melt that and enjoy it. Alright, so SPC pear slices. Pear can be a very hit or miss type scent for me. More miss than hit, to be honest. So this was another one I was unsure about. This works though. Oh yes, this does work. This is really nice. I think I just don't like that pear. I don't like that pear oil, those pear oils paired up with straight up bakery. And I find it gets sickly sweet, but somehow, and it doesn't sound logical, but somehow the strawberry pound cake is kind of stopping the pear from being that sickly sweet smell. It's quite fresh. It almost smells like it's got a little bit of a salty sea air to it. I know it doesn't, but that's what it kind of makes me think of. I really like that one. Really, really like that one. I knew when I heard people saying how amazing the sampler was, I'm like, I'm sure some of those blends I'm uncertain about will just turn out to be amazing. And that's one of them, I think. Alright, so strawberry pound cake, lemon icebox pie. So I'll take out one of these for a change. I feel like lemon icebox pie is one of those oils that I've tried a couple of times and it's never really been like amazing, so I haven't ventured further into it. This smells very strongly of lemon lime. I don't know what icebox pie, what is an icebox pie? I've never heard of that outside of the wax world in my life. This smells to me like it smells more lime than lemon, to be honest. It smells like a lime splice. I don't know. We have these icy poles which are like ice cream inside and then they've got like a lime icy pole coating on the outside. They're really good. It smells like this but stronger lime. So it's got a creamy component, which I think is coming from the strawberry pound cake. I don't mind it, but I feel like the strawberry pound cake is getting a bit lost in there because that lime kind of icy pole kind of scent is just so strong. So might be a nice one to melt at the moment. We've had some quite summery weather. So same shape for both of these, SPC, strawberry pound cake and vanilla bean Noel. There is a lot of these pastries. I reckon these pastries are 3 melts, maybe 4 at a push. I think 4 could be pushing it a little bit. That it could definitely be cut into 4, but whether that would throw, I don't know. This is nice. I think that the vanilla bean Noel tones it down a little bit. I really do like the kind of complexity of the vanilla that's in there now. Because when I first sort of smelled it, I'm like, oh, it's a little bit artificial and a little bit dull. But as I kept sniffing it, kind of the vanilla bean Noel kind of rounds out and it does smell good and the strawberry pound cake smells nice with it. I think strawberry pound cake on its own is a bit nicer, but this is not bad. But yeah, I do think the strawberry pound cake gets a little bit watered down in that. But we'll see how it goes when it warms up. It might not be the same. Okay, so now I have strawberry pound cake and pie crust. So I don't think I've taken one of these cookies out yet. These bags are so slippery. It's that cookie. Wow, okay. So one of the things that I say a lot is that I can't smell pie crust, like ever. Pie crust smells like nothing to me. But I can smell pie crust really strongly in this. I don't know if she's just like done heaps of pie crust oil in this. Because this is really, really strongly a pie crust scent. With a bit of strawberry pound cake. So I'm kind of liking it just because I'm like the novelty of being able to... Even when I had the clamshell blender of pie crust, it didn't smell as strongly pie crust as this does. So I don't know if her oil's changed. This is amazingly strong. I would possibly blend I'll see how it goes. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I could actually blend a bit more strawberry pound cake in to balance out the pie crust. I've never had to... Weird. Anyway, I like it. There's not much strawberry pound cake coming out of that one, but the pie crust is really strong. 2 of these for blackberry jam, butter cookie, and strawberry pound cake. Okay. This one's not bad. I feel like there's a little bit of a clash between the oils on cold that I don't think will happen on warm. I have found that sometimes with blackberry jam, butter cookie, it can smell a bit funny, like it's not blending with what it's been blended with very well. But then when you warm it up, it smells really good. Pardon me. Yeah, so this is okay. In fact, no, the more I smell it, the more I like it. But yeah, just the first kind of sniff, a little bit jarring, the 2 scents together, but I think they will go together really well. SPC and marshmallow fluff. So one of these cookies has actually got a lot of glitter on it. Some of them she's done like little white drizzles and stuff. I think this is the only one I've seen with glitter. I don't know if you can see that glitter. This is nice. Like, again, it's simple. It just adds a bit more sweetness. I can actually smell marshmallow fluff, like realistically. Be interested to see how this one melts up. I like it. Again, like, and maybe it's possible. It's because I sent this one out. I let it sit for maybe a week or so, and then I forwarded it out. But this will be relatively freshly poured for something that arrives for me, because often it'll get to the forwarder, it'll sit for 3 or 4 weeks at the forwarder, and then if I send it the long way, it takes 2 to 3 weeks to get to me. So things have usually had a good 6 weeks in transit by the time they reach me. Not always, but a lot of the time. But because I sent this one DHL and I only let it sit for a week, it probably was poured pretty recently. I don't think it's had a huge amount of cure time. So that is probably a factor, because I do think a lot of these scents smell amazing, but I do find that the strawberry pound cake is falling to the background a little bit. But I reckon once it cures, that will change, because her strawberry pound cake is, to me, it's not like an absolute powerhouse, but it's not a subtle scent either. Like when I did it 50-50 with Yippee Ki-Yay, it was really punchy and strong in there. So just thought I'd put that out there. I will let these cure a bit before I melt them. All right, so I've got 2 of these pastries in strawberry pound cake, salty sea air. Yes. Sorry, I've been on a massive salty sea air kick lately. And blending it with just pretty much anything with a bit of sweetness is amazing for me. So this is amazing. Again, it is very strong on the salty sea air, but the strawberry pound cake is so good in there. I've actually got her her salty sea air in a blender, so I could have done this one myself. And if it turns out well, I may well, I don't know. I've only got 3 cubes left of my strawberry pound cake. And obviously the 2 samples. Yeah. But I feel like I'm going to want to do the Yippee-Ki-Yay strawberry pound cake combo all the time, because like pine and strawberry bakery already goes amazing together. And this one is just like, if you like that sort of pine strawberry bakery type scent, that is like the number one for me. Anyway. All right, so this one, another oil that I'm a bit uncertain about. So this is Apple Jolly Rancher. Not usually in this, the shape is the same in both. This is another one of those scents that I'm just not, you know, it's candy. Like, I'm just not the biggest candy fan. Hers is not bad though, and I have encountered it in blends and it's not bad. This just, actually no, I wind back what I was about to say. The more I smell it, the more I can smell the strawberry pound cake, and it smells really good. The first smell, I was like, that just smells like Apple Jolly Rancher. There's nothing else there. But no, I actually really can smell the strawberry pound cake in this. It smells very nice. It's a really nice balance to kind of the sweet and tart Apple Jolly Rancher candy. It makes it quite smooth. It's really nice. Okay. Took a while. That one had to develop for me, but it's good. And then I got cookie and pastry in Palo Santo strawberry pound cake. Another combo I could do myself if I was so inclined with that cookie. Yeah, this is nice. It's very Palo Santo. I feel like with a lot of these, she's blended them so that the strawberry pound cake is more of an accent, which is good. I think that's a good thing, because when you get a sampler, you don't just want everything to smell like the oil that the sampler is on, right? Like if this had been just a sampler of everything smells like just strawberry pound cake with a hint of this and a hint of that, that would probably, that's not what you want. So obviously you want to be able to smell the scent, and I think I've been able to smell it in everything. I think in some cases it could be stronger. So a bit of cure time and maybe when I melt. But everything smells it all smells really good. I have had kind of strawberry Palo type blends before, and I do find that they have needed cure time for the strawberry scent to kind of be a little bit stronger against the Palo. God, Palo, this is the strongest I think I've ever smelled. Again, I don't know if it's because of the shapes that they're poured in or what, but this one and the pie crust one, like the Palo smells stronger here than it does in the blended clams that I have. And the same went for the pie crust. I don't know. That's weird. It's fine. It's weird though. It smells really good. So that's the whole sampler. I'm very excited. I will let things sit a little bit before I melt them. I think my favorite scents were, gosh, I'm already starting to forget. I loved the clementine kumquat one. The pear slices one, very surprisingly, because pear slices is an oil that has been very hit or miss for me. The salty sea air one is fabulous. I mean, so many of them are. The Apple Jolly Rancher one quite surprised me, and so did the pie crust, just with how it seemed to, how strong it seemed to be. So, but seriously, very happy, really pleased that she did that sampler, and I'm really hoping that some SPC blends make it into her regular rotation, and that she pours, if she puts SPC in as a blender, I will either get a number, if she offers it in band bags, I'll get a band bag, and if she offers it in clamshells, I'll get multiple clamshells, because it's, like I said, it's just the best strawberry pound cake, and it's, yeah, it's just so good. So I'm going to leave it there. I will film my empties and unempties tonight. Normally I do it Saturday night, but it just didn't happen. My son decided to sleep in the lounge room, and big old, it's been quite hot. Today it's not, but it's been quite hot the last few days. So the will to sort of sit up here in a hot room and film has not been there. So I hope you're all doing really well. I'll talk to you all again soon. Bye.